This video is probably going to get a ton of dislikes because the trailer literally just came out yesterday and the hype is high and the Glazers are out and about. But you know what? I'm still going to say it. This remake, Code Veronica, is going to be a downgrade from the original in so many ways, man. And of course, the people are going to defend it and all this other stuff. But you know, man, what you may be asking, what do you think they're going to change? Right? What do you think they're going to change? It's a lot of things that they're going to downgrade about this remake, man. There are a ton of things that they're going to upgrade about it, but there are a lot of things they're going to downgrade about it because they did the same thing with 2 remake, 3 remake, especially 4 remake, which 4 remake was a good ass game, but if you really look into it, you can see that they removed a ton of good things. Um, it's going to be no different with this game. First of all, they already did what we all knew they were going to do. They changed Claire's design from probably uh probably like the top 5 best Resident Evil character designs ever, and they changed it from that to yet another generic jacket and tank top combo, the same damn outfit that we see from all modern Resident Evil women. And if you think the new design is better, then hey, have fun. But if you're outright saying that this is better than the OG outfit, no, you are literally just straight up lying. Like that's that's not even your opinion. Like you are literally just straight up lying. You are lying. Like uh second, they're gonna make the story all serious and shit. They're definitely gonna do that. Yeah, they're definitely going to do that. They're going to remove all the character, all the style, the aura, the 2000s energy. That shit is all going to be gone. That's all going to be gone. They did it with 4 remake. They did it with 2 remake, 3 remake. They did it with all of that. They did it with all of that, man. Because that's what Resident Evil is now. That's what Resident Evil is now. That's all they want it to be. Is like I don't understand why they keep on doing this with these remakes. It's like, why are y'all trying to change the identity of Resident Evil like that? Resident Evil is supposed to be cheesy. It's supposed to be stupid. It's supposed to not really make sense. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how Resident Evil is supposed to be. And the fact that they're trying to, and this is not a problem with the remakes. I think this is actually a problem with Resident Evil in general, is they keep on trying to make it all serious and shit and grounded and all this other bullshit. It's like, dude, this is Resident Evil we're talking about. Resident Evil is not grounded in the slightest. If there's anything that irritates me about modern Resident Evil, it's that. The fact that they keep trying to make it grounded and realistic and serious. It's like, dude, I have no problem with serious stories. My favorite stories in gaming are serious stories. But when it comes to Resident Evil, you have to have a good balance between that. And I think that's something that the old games did right, is balancing the cheesiness and being serious. But these remakes, they don't do that. They can't do that. They just can't. And I don't understand why they keep on trying to do that. It's like, man, like people took the old game seriously. It's like, why you think you got to go full seriousness to have fans take the game serious, man? Like, fuck, like I just don't. I don't understand why they keep doing that shit. I don't understand why they keep on doing that. Like, Resident Evil is never. Resident Evil was never supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be realistic and grounded and serious and all this other stuff. It's not supposed to be that. And the fact that they keep on trying to do that, it's like you are taking away all of the charm and all of that. You're removing all of the charm, all the style. You're That's all you're doing by doing this. You did the same thing with 4 remake. Just oh my fucking god. But yeah, that's something that's going to be changed. They're definitely going to change that. They're definitely going to make it all serious and boring. Um, Speaking of that, they're going to remove a ton of good lines. They're gonna censor so many good lines. You cross dressing freak, that's definitely getting cut because It's 2026. You can't have that type of shit in a game because some woman might cry, some cross dresser might cry, some cross dresser might get offended. People might get offended in general. Just people in general might get offended and start crying. Oh my god, I can't stand this modern snowflake ass world that we live in, man. I can't stand it, man. Um, they're gonna make Steve's voice normal. Anyone who's played the original, you know how Steve's voice sounded stupid as shit, silly as shit, but that's how it was supposed to be. That's a part of the charm of the game. That's a part of the charm. That's a part of Resident Evil's charm. It's supposed to be like that. But they're going to change that. They're 100% going to change his voice because, that's all these remakes fucking do is they take away all the fun shit to make it all serious. They're going to retcon things. They're going to retcon a shit ton of things because that's another thing these remakes like to do is they like to disrespect the lore of the OG. And what do fans do? They write it off as, oh, well, who cares? Who cares? Resident Evil stories were never good anyways. Who cares? And I know I said earlier in the video that Resident Evil is not supposed to make sense. I know I said that. But dude, it's like come on, man. You would think that they would try to respect the OG lore, but they're not doing that because retcons everywhere. They did it with RE9, tons of retcons. Just oh my lord, shit pisses me. Okay, they're gonna make the movement slow and sluggish. That's another problem I have with modern Resident Evil entirely is that they think for some reason moving and running and sprinting at a snail's pace is realistic. I don't know if Capcom thinks that having the characters move all snappy and stuff with such a realistic art style that Resident Evil is going with now would look out of place or something like that. But man, like y'all can't keep on doing this, man. Y'all cannot keep on doing this. Like I don't understand why they have us running at a snail's pace and having like it's like a Rockstar game, man. Like new Resident Evil games are like Rockstar games in the sense that these characters have like 24 fucking frames of animation, like 50 frames of animation. Like you have so many frames of animation for like turning and running and all this other stuff. It's like, dude, just have me turn around and run the other way. Like why you gotta stop? Like why you gotta move like a real person? Why you gotta stop and then do all this other animation and then turn around? It's like, dude, you're trying to make it too realistic. This is too realistic. That's one of the main reasons why RE4 remakes gunplay was such a downgrade from the OG. Is because like you have so many frames of animation and for what? Like I have so many clips. I'm probably gonna upload these as a short one day. I have so many clips. I have so many Xbox clips, man. I have so many Xbox clips of me dying to some bullshit in that game while I was playing Mercenaries. Like I had a high score in everything, and I die to the most random bullshit. So many times where like you get stun locked, combo locked, all of that because your character because Leon won't fucking turn around fast enough. Damn, man. And you got people telling me, oh, well, you're calling the remake sluggish, but 4 and 5 had tank control. Dude, tank controls were not sluggish. I don't understand where people are getting that from because I've seen a couple say it. I don't know where people are getting that from. All right. Tank controls were not sluggish. They weren't sluggish. All right. Tank controls were not sluggish. The tank controls, the characters ran at normal pace. They moved smoothly and all of that. They weren't sluggish. So I don't know where I don't know where people are getting that from. Fuck. Like they're gonna change they're gonna change so many things, man. I just know they are. Like people are gonna tell me, oh well, you don't know that. Yes, I do. Dude, we all know it's gonna happen. Like y'all can dislike this video all y'all want. We all know it's gonna happen, dude. We all know it's gonna happen. They're gonna remove so many good things, and the fans are gonna be like, "Oh well, who cares?" Because that's what these fans like to do when it comes to Resident Evil remakes. Things that the OGs are praised for years on end. As soon as the remakes come out, they're all gonna turn on it. They did the same thing with RE4 remake. I think I even saw a 4chan meme of that once. I think I did. Like there were so many things about RE4 that were praised for years and years and years, and as soon as the remake got announced, everybody turned on it. Everybody was like, "Oh well, this is outdated and this and that." It's like, dude, you were praising it for years on end, and you're gonna. Oh my god! But look, man, look. At the end of the day, all these fans are gonna be like is oh well, who cares anyway? Because remake good, OG bad. That's all they're gonna do. And I don't want to hear nobody talking about oh well, it's just nostalgia. It's not nostalgia. It's not, dude. Dude. I'm a look. I am a late Gen Z. I'm 18. I'm not even in my 20s yet. So I don't want to hear nothing about it's nostalgia and this and that. I don't want to hear nothing about that. I just started playing the OG Code Veronica literal days ago. I bought it days ago and I started playing it days ago. This is not nostalgia one bit. I did not grow up with these games one bit. The only Resident Evil media I grew up with was Revelations 2, RE7, those shitty live action movies and the animated movies. That's the only Resident Evil content I grew up on. So I don't want to hear nobody talking about that nostalgia bullshit excuse in my comments. I don't want to hear that. Um, but yeah, I just think it's sad. I just think it's sad how these remakes are pretty much replacing the OGs. Even uh except for RE3 remake, except for that one, but overall, like it just really sucks. It just really sucks how these remakes are replacing the OGs. And at the end of the day, man, I just hope that with this Code Veronica remake, people are gonna call it out. People are gonna call out the things that they retconned, removed, censored, all of that. I know it's gonna happen, and that's good because we can't let the OG be forgotten. Basically, we can't let the OGs be forgotten, because I feel like that's what's happening with these remakes is people are forgetting about the OGs. And another point about that is if you remember what Cat said in his new Resident Evil 4 video like a month or two ago, he said some stupid shit in that video, but one thing he was not lying about is that people are not going to go back to the OGs, man. Like, is he wrong? Like, he said a lot of stupid shit in that vid, yes. But was he lying about that? No, he wasn't. It's true. People really are not gonna go back to the OGs. Most people are not gonna go back to the OGs. They're really not. Most people are not, especially with RE4 and the tank controls. And we already know how all these modern Resident Evil fans feel about tank controls. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. It definitely happened with the RE4 remake. It definitely happened with the RE2 remake. Like people are forgetting about the OGs, man. Most people are not going to go back and play the OGs, and that really sucks. Even Capcom has said that before. Wasn't it a couple years ago that they said some dumb shit like oh, why would you want to play the OGs over the remakes? Didn't they say that? Like, oh man, oh man, it's really sad. It's really sad, and I say that as somebody who I say that as somebody who's not really like, well, I don't really know if you can consider me like a new Resident Evil fan. I don't really know. Maybe I'm an old one, new one, whatever you want to call it. But it's like, man, like I just really feel bad. Like, not really feel bad, but but it just sucks. Like, it just sucks how people are. It just sucks how it's sort of shitting on the legacies of the OGs. Because when you think of Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 2, what do you think of? I guarantee you, for a lot of these people, is just they're gonna think of the remakes automatically, and that really sucks. That the OGs are being forgotten like that. But at the end of the day, man, they're gonna remove so many things from this remake. They're gonna remove so many funny things, so many cool things. They're gonna suck all the character, all the style, all the 2000s energy, all the aura from this game. They're gonna suck this game all of that, and people are gonna automatically call it better because new good, old bad. Everyone likes to talk about how in gaming nowadays it's always old good, new bad. No, it's new bad, old good, really. No, really. No, old bad, new good. That's what I meant to say. My bad. It's old bad, new good. That's what it really is. That's what it really is. And it just really sucks, man. But as long as we got people here who are gonna call this shit out whenever it releases, then that's fine by me. Because you can't just let people like, you know, you can't just say that, oh, it's better in every way. No, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be. It's really not gonna be. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm worried about when it comes to the Code Veronica remake. Um, I'm an action type fan. I'm an action type of Resident Evil fan. Like RE4, 5, 6, that's my shit. So if this is more action oriented, then shit, I might buy it. I mean, I know you switch between Chris and Claire, so Chris's actions might be action oriented. So I don't know, might buy it, might not, depending on what type of game it is. But I just know they're going to remove a lot of shit, and that really sucks.